If you read and you easily forget or you don't get anything out of it, you are not alone, because most people do that and most people don't know the most important thing: how to read. I was the same, and I was that person that hated reading. I was that person that would tell you that reading is stupid. And here I am after, in the last 6 months, I've read 7 books. I mean, that's not a lot, but for me, before that, I never read a book. So that's a big improvement. And I'm gonna give you the best advice that I can give, and that I didn't see many people talk about it. So yeah, the first things before giving you the advice is check your mental health, because mental health plays a huge role. If your mental health is trash, you are not going to be mindful and you are not going to remember what you read, because I think you also happen to have this problem. So you are reading and you are thinking of something else. That's how you are not mindful. You are reading and you are thinking of, I don't know, school or playing that video game. And of course you are not going to remember anything because you are thinking of something else. You are not in the moment. I had this problem because my mental health was not good. So the best thing that you can do, that also will help you with reading and with your mental health, is to meditate. I will leave you an app, a free app in the description, so that you can start now. It's straightforward, simple. Just open the app, do the first things that it tells you, you're going to be good. The first advice is to read something that you like, because it's like a superpower. You are going to like it more, you are going to enjoy the moment, and you are actually going to be mindful because you like it. So yeah, that's kind of simple, but that's, I think, the most important thing, the most important advice, because reading something that you like is going to be a lot easier. I'm sure that most books that you've read, you didn't like them and you didn't remember anything out of them. So yeah, I mean, that's it. The next advice is to read between the chapters. So what do I mean by that? Let me get something right here. So I have this book that I've finished for some time, How to Influence and Influence People. And this book is a great example, because let's say you open the book and you are on first of all, you should read the first things, so the preface, how to read this book and everything else. Then let's say the first chapter, you have some things here. The first thing that it pops in my mind and the first thing that seems interesting is The Big Secret of Dealing with People, page 18. So that's the first thing that popped in my head when I read the chapters, when I read the first 3 chapters, and sounds interesting. So you should go to that page and you will read that, because when you read something interesting, again, like the last advice, you will enjoy it more. So I think that I was doing for some time was reading multiple books and reading the chapters that I liked till I finished all the chapters that I liked, and I've got the last couple of chapters that didn't sound so interesting. So I've read them. I didn't like them so much, but it helped me finish the book faster than most. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Read something that you like. Next advice is to get cozy, because in a cozy environment you will feel safer and you will like it more. I mean, so that's all, because you don't need anything hard. You should make your session as simple as possible. I know some of the advice is kinda hard, but I mean, I don't think the notepad one is kinda hard, because read, write, but I think that's kinda all. Make it simple, make it cozy, make it interesting, and you will enjoy your session a lot more. You will be better at reading, because reading is a skill. You can't be good at first. For me, if I even now I don't think I'm so good at reading, but yeah, I think I've made a lot of progress, because if you hadn't read a book in your life, those tips will help you immensely. So yeah. What if you don't like what you read? That's a big problem, because you will not enjoy your session. But even though maybe you don't like what you read, but you have to read, use the other steps. I mean, make it cozy, make it interesting, read between the chapters if it's not a story, because if it's a story, I guess, I mean, you can't, because they are connected. So yeah, that's kind of all. See ya.